Hello, this is Chris from SolidWorks This is going to be the first example of using the SolidWorks program. In this tutorial, we're going to be modeling a T4 turbo flange. The T4 flange is an industry standard, and you can easily get the dimensions just by Googling it. We'll also upload this image to the website, so that way you have them when you work out this tutorial. So let me move this to the side. And let's go ahead and get started. So this tutorial we're going to be covering things like sketching squares, adding sketch fillets, smart dimensioning, sketch relationships, extrusions, and working with the hole wizard. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and create a new part. So we're going to go to File, New, Add a Part, and we're going to extrude a boss from the front plane. And we're going to do it with center rectangles. And we're just going to go ahead and randomly draw two. You'll see that they're blue, and the reason is because they are not fully defined, so that means I can grab a point and just kind of drag it around. Remember, all your sketching, especially unless you're doing surfacing or other things like that, all your sketching should be fully defined. So let's add in a couple dimensions here. So we know the width of this guy. It's going to be 4.25. Height is 3.75. The width of this internal port is 2.98. The height of it is 1.98. There you go. You can see that all my lines are now black, which means I can no longer grab things and move them around. Let's add in a couple fillets. For this outside fillet, we're going to click on all four corners. We're going to change the fillet parameter to a 1/2 inch. And then we're going to hit OK. We're going to do a second set of fillets on the inside. And that one is going to be 0.375. And there we go, we've got our basic outline of our T4 flange. So we're going to hit OK there. And then exit the sketch. And that's going to pop up the boss extrude menu. For this one, we're just going to extrude it blindly. And we're going to extrude it to a 1/2 inch. And there we have our basic flange. So now we just need to add in some holes for mounting. We're going to click on Hole Wizard. And then we want to make sure that we are doing the hole selection. And for the standard, we want to be doing ANSI inch. If you click on it, you can see ANSI metric, BSI, DIN, all sorts of other standards. But for this one, we're just going to do ANSI inch. And we're going to do a screw clearance. For a T4 flange, they use 3/8 inch bolts. And we're going to do loose fittings. The end condition, you can go blind, but because we want this to go all the way through the flange, in all instances, it'll just be through all. Now we click on the position tab, and I'm just going to roughly click on this face, and I'm going to click 4 times in each corner. And hit OK. Hit escape. I accidentally added a coincident relationship, which I don't actually want. So now that we have our 4 holes in there, what I do like doing is working with relationships with hole patterns. That way if things change, if you do them correctly, you can get things to auto-update. And this is where parametric modeling comes into. So I'm going to add horizontal relationships to these top pieces. I'm going to add vertical relations. Whoops. I'm going to add vertical relationships to the left side, vertical relationships to the right side. And now when I grab these, you can see that the other points will move with respect to the point that I have grabbed. So let's add in a couple more references, and what we want to reference is around that origin. So to do that, I just draw 2 construction lines, right click this top line, select midpoint, hold Control and then click on the origin and add a vertical relation. Right click, select midpoint, Control, add a horizontal relationship with the origin. And now as you see, as I grab these points around, they will expand and contract around the origin of the flange. Let's add in a couple dimensions. So this one is 3.25 inches. And that one is going to be 2.75. Hit OK. Click on the green check mark to close out the whole wizard. And we have produced the first flange. Thank you for checking out the tutorial, and be sure to check out some of our other ones. Thanks. Bye.